Ever wonder how artists go from unknown to unforgettable? The University of Arts and Design just launched How Artists Become Known. It's a free seminar series, and we're starting with Van Gogh. Watch now at uad.education. Welcome to the Make and Design podcast. I'm Carina Gardner, and today we're going to talk about the anatomy of a product that sells. So in my book, Design, Profit, and Prosper, I go through a model that shows you how you make decisions about figuring out, problem solving, why something is not working. But this is a little more fine-tuned. I've got 9 items that you should be looking at to determine if your product is really going to sell well or not. And the first one is not going to be a big surprise to anyone. It's a defined niche. And a defined niche isn't great because it's a niche. It's great because of the audience that wants that niche. So if you're selling chemistry stuff, then you are really targeting people who love chemistry or chemistry teachers, right? So who this is for, what stage they're in, and the problem that they are solving. That's really what a niche is all about. It's not because a niche is like so special in and of itself. It's because it's a really specific audience and those people want the thing that you have. So one of the things I tell people is if you cannot clearly describe the buyer, it probably is not going to convert. So you really have to describe the buyer because it will really help you understand if your niche is working or not. The more crazy the niche is, sometimes the better it is. And if you don't believe me, go look up some crazy stuff on Etsy and you will see people who have crazy little niches do awesome. It's so incredible. Number 2 is a very clear outcome. So what does this product help someone achieve? And as designers, sometimes we're like, well, I don't really know if it achieves that much. You guys, it helps them make something. It helps them save time. It helps them make extra income. It helps decorate their home. It helps them feel more confident. These are all things that are very clear outcomes, and they're not crazy big things. Sometimes you think that your clear outcome has to be this crazy result, and it usually isn't. If I'm looking for bingo cards for a Valentine's Day party, it's just because it saves me time, right? It's because it's going to fulfill a need that I have in that second. It's not something crazy. It's not really big. It's just a very clear outcome. People buy outcomes. They don't buy files. So if you're just making a whole bunch of files, then you're not thinking through why your product would sell to begin with. Number 3 is a specific use case. So where does this product live? Does it live on a shirt, on a quilt, on a teacher's gift, in a classroom? You need to be thinking about where does this live? Because if it's obviously something made for someone's mug, then it's going to be easier to showcase it. And we call this in the Make Art That Sells book, the product, right? We want a product. And if you have a product base, then people know what to do with it. Even an art print is a product. It's not always the best product, but it's a product because I know what I do with it. I frame it and I put it on my wall. So we want to have a product. If the buyer can visualize the end result, the sales will increase, period. Okay. Number 4 is a strong preview. This one might be the most important thing on the list, so I don't know why I put it in as number 4, but a strong preview is your marketing piece. This is where someone can really see what they're getting, okay? Everybody doesn't want ambiguity around the product. They want to know what they're getting. So if I can instantly see what I'm getting, that means it's got to be a clean image. It's got to be very clear. Is it going to be mailed to me? Is it an instant download, right? Is the product professional? Does the preview communicate value at a glance? Okay, you want them to stop that scroll. And a lot of times the issue is the preview. When I'm looking at designers' work, if I'm looking at student work, almost always the issue I'm seeing to begin with is a preview. The preview is muddled. There's like too many things on it. There's like a big logo and an instant download and all these different things on it that make it really hard to see the product. Keep it clean, guys. Okay, number 5 is market awareness. That is proven demand. Now, I know that you've got a great idea for a product that's unique and different and all that good stuff. but you need to see if there is actually some proven demand for this product. Why has no one else done this product that you have such a good idea for? So go ahead and try it if you want, but just know if you can choose products that have proven demand, you're already going to be in so much better shape, okay? Because people are already searching for that thing. It's usually got trending seasonality, and there's competition that you can study. That's actually really good. If there's competition in the thing you're looking at doing, it is pretty awesome. It'll take you to the next level. Number 6 is pricing alignment. So sometimes people think that they can price whatever they want. I don't think that's really the case. I think you have to see what is going on in the marketplace and price accordingly. The reason your product is you're getting good value for your product is really in your personal skill as a designer. If you design much faster and that product took you 30 minutes to make and it took someone else 2 hours to make and you got it priced at the same price, who's in better shape? You are, right? And so that's really how you're making sure your pricing is good, is by being fast. So the other thing to pay attention to is low can signal low quality in your space. So it depends on your space. And too high can feel like authority without really being authoritative. So you have to be careful. And what I would say is just go out there and really pay attention to your competition. You can build Excel sheets even to take a look at what you are doing, and you're going to get a sense of what you should really price it at. If you're feeling mucky and you're not sure what the price should be, it means you have not done the research. And I sometimes have designers come to me and say, like, I don't know how to price this. You haven't done the research. You need, like, you're not going to be convinced by what I tell you to price it at. You're going to be convinced when you go to the market and you go see similar things priced well and selling. That's what you want to price it at, okay? Number 7 is very clear positioning. So is this beginner friendly? Is this an advanced project? Is it a luxury project? Is it a budget project? Will it give you a quick win? Is it a deep dive project, right? So very clear in the positioning, because that also helps that audience member know if it's really for them. If I'm a beginning quilter, I do not want to buy an advanced quilt. If I am an advanced SVG creator or builder, I do not want your baby easy project, right? I want an intermediate to an advanced project. So be very clear about that positioning. It's actually pretty easy. It's usually in the visual itself. If it's nice and clean and high-end, people are going to see that and know that, okay? Number 8 is strong product photos or mock-ups. This gets us back to the preview, okay? Your preview matters, but even as much as the preview, once they click on it, having great mock-ups, or my favorite is a video. Videos do so well. I just taught all my designers to make GIFs. So some sites work better with GIFs rather than a video. That helps sell the product so much better because you can see how it's actually used, what it looks when it's 3D. It's incredible, okay? So make it clean, bright, be very consistent, professional. These are really good, okay? And my last tip is a simple buying path. I am always surprised by how hard people make it, especially on their own websites, to buy something. Make it simple. And there's never been a day and age where it has been as simple. Shopify, Wix, like all of these different website setups are meant to help you put everything into a shopping cart and to buy it very simply. So make your checkout easy, make the description really clear, and make it really obvious what they're getting. If they're getting a PNG, a DXF, and a SVG, state that. If they're just getting a JPEG, great. If they're just getting a PDF, great. State that. Make it so easy and don't get confusing, okay? Hopefully this is helpful. I know I ran through that really fast, but I really think that your anatomy of a product that really actually sells includes all 9 of these things, and you're doing it very, very well. And it sounds like a lot of things, but a lot of them overlap, right? I would say, if anything, I'd first really get started with a defined niche and understanding what that niche is, because once you have an audience who really wants to buy your product, everything else gets easy from there. I hope you enjoyed this, And I can't wait to see what you're doing. Keep it up. Keep all this amazing design work flowing out of you, because that is the fun of being a designer. And I will see you very soon. I have a gift for you. My third book, The Intentional Design Year, is out, and I want to give you access to read it. To get the digital copy for 1 month for free, go to www.designsweetcourses.com/intentional. Make sure and do the www. Because for some reason, that's the only way it will work. Anyway, this will get you free access to read the book for an entire month. If you love it, you can always go to Amazon and get the whole book plus the prompt journal.